Stefan, this is Snake D Shazer Games, and this is Batman, Lego Batman, the game. Gotta boot it up here so we can get going. Justice League being released in a week, we're going to continue with our playthrough. But at the same time, we're going to go to the Batcave and put in some cheats for funsies. This guy had another playlist. It was, let me see, let me search his videos. It's just unreleased. Search, there we go. There we go. Forgot what I was doing. If I let this one up. GameFAQs link. This was playing in a playlist last night. I don't get why. Why doesn't he have a playlist for this? I like his... playlist. You know he has something. Because I had it playing last night.
Aloha.
Oh, hey. What's going on? I'm having technical difficulties. Kind of.
Don't worry.
It's more or less just me
Yeah.
trying to get this playlist of this guy's remixed Arkham music to play.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what it's.
Your voice cutting out a bit, mate.
Oh, I watched this dude finish Super Metroid in 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's like pretty impressive.
Sounds like it. Oh, come on, dude. It's all like unreleased Arkham Knight, but he made like a remix stuff of this stuff. I'm on the right channel. I'm just dicking around wasting time.
There we go. Penis sing.
You're cutting out again, I'm sorry.
I said penising around.
Indeed. Much penicing around.
The only singing you're doing is penising.
Yep, you got me there. You got me there. There's a lot of Arkham Knight stuff. I'm an Arkham Knight combat mix. Playlist. Here we go. This guy remixed a bunch of Arkham Knight stuff. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to do it? Can I do it? Do I have to manually do this? Jesus, it's gonna be in the ass. 9. L. R. I just fed you. Why are you crying? Full bottle. Half one oh, this one should be good. Fast build. G.
We're gonna get shit together for tomorrow.
What?
I'm gonna throw my lunch
Okay.
together for tomorrow.
GH.
silhouettes. It'd be so easy if the game would let me type it in. Stud magnet. These are vehicles. Z. Hey. Went the wrong direction for that. CAQ. Six, 3, 7. We got back row there. We want Catwoman Classic. M. 1.
Alright, I'm back.
You're back.
You cracking the code?
Cracking the codes, man.
This code's garbage.
Your voice cutting out a bit. And my connection's good.
was weird. I'm back now.
I already have Nightwing, but I'm gonna see if this makes a difference. Wonder if Chris will come out.
Yeah.
Did I text you and him, or did it just...
I think it was to both of us.
I don't know if I texted him. Could you send him a text? Just let him know. He's welcome to join.
Hey, you didn't. Okay. Message not sent. Great. But it did send. Liar.
Oh, sorry, Alfred, did I kill you? I gotta turn this game music down. Alright, let's go take on the Joker after 20 minutes of dicking around with that, so.
Mm-hmm. Got some hot cocoa?
No, no more.
Nice.
Gosh, you just had some ice here. That.
Huh. Gonna be taking rubber for a week? Ace Chemicals.
Jervis Tech, aka the Manhattan.
It's crazy. You're the criminal.
Identity is inspired by the elusive Alice Adventure to Alice in Wonderland. He uses mind control technology to bend people not to his will. And he is never seen without a large and fantastic hat. Well, time to kick his ass. That's better. I've been trying to buy a purple cape.
Because he's a pimp?
PIMP. It's a joke. We have to sub.
Half price, I mean...
No, poor Alfred. The bad way. So you're stuck as Batman and Robin.
Alfred ain't no Pennyweight. Why is he passing out at a freaking fake bomb thingy? He was a war medic, man.
Indeed he was. A war magic. That's something. So last night I was recording a bit of Assassin's Creed and I got really tired towards like 15 minutes in. I'm like, oh, I can do 5 minutes. And then right after that I fell asleep and it was still recording and I woke up because Alice was crying and it recorded, like you could see the point where I fall asleep like in the recording, like you see like me following Aya around and then you see Bayek just stop, like he gets to some stairs, he starts climbing up these stairs and then he stops. And then like several days pass, and then if you watch the video, several days pass by. And like the whole time Aya's like, come on, let's go. We're wasting time. And then like and then I woke up like a little over an hour later because my daughter was crying. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty freaking funny.
Bayek just passes out mentally, but he's still physically there.
Yep.
Could you imagine? People would think he was possessed. He just stands there for like 20 days.
Yeah, I don't know how many days pass, but the way I'm gonna edit it is I'm just gonna I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna get to that point and then just like speed up. And have a note saying I fell asleep when I was recording.
You just built a salmon ladder. Look at you.
Yeah. Come join me, Rabin. So how was work today?
Not bad. I think I worked like 8 hours or something.
Well, that's good. I know they said like you're getting 24 hours, supposed to be getting like 25 hours a week, but it's always better to be making more, even if it's tiring. I mean, it's only temporary, so more money, the better, right?
Main thing is I'm just so tired when I get back. I don't feel like I get much time to myself. I'm just.
That's how I know the feeling, but it's also because I have a wife and child, so.
Yeah. I'm getting all kinds of tiny cuts on my hands, especially I prick my finger fairly regularly because
You should get some work gloves.
well, I gotta. What it is I use I put on the security tags, right? And they're done with like these little pins, and I gotta punch them through the tag. And sometimes I'm not paying attention to where they're gonna come through the tag, and it'll get my finger. So, and I ate some like potato wedges, and they're in a bag because I just reheated them in the microwave, you know, because I'm ghetto. Anyway, but there's like salt all throughout there, and I noticed all my little cuts because it was stinging my fingers. But you know.
That sounds like fun.
It really was, you know?
Come on, let's take out these goons, Rabin.
Are you at Ace Chemicals or Arkham or nah?
Pretty sure I'm at Ace Chemicals.
Okay. That's what I thought the Joker was getting at. The lack of dialogue really leaves it all to
Yeah,
guess.
they had a dialogue on the second one, which we'll start playing once we beat this one.
True.
Hopefully I can get away with the music in that one, I don't know. But it's probably just gonna be bad music. So I listened to the Justice League soundtrack today.
Oh yeah?
Yep. It's I mean, I don't know what the final movie entails, but I do hope it includes some of like the theme songs for like the Man of Steel, Superman theme, and that kind of stuff. It has Wonder Woman's theme.
Okay.
It has it uses the Danny Elfman Batman theme pretty liberally, which I like better than the one that they did in Batman vs Superman. So And then they used a little bit of the John Williams Superman theme from the 70s, the Christopher Reeve movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it sounds like some of the Flash music. I think it's the Flash. It sounds like freaking from the TV show, but like higher quality. Like we're very inspired from it or anything or something like that. Of course, Danny Elfman, like the '90s Flash TV show, Danny Elfman did the soundtrack for that.
Really?
Well, he did the theme song anyway.
Right. The more you know.
Robin, we gotta kick some ass.
Was there any song you assumed to be Aquaman's theme?
No, I didn't look at the track listings too much. I just listened to it on YouTube. You should give it a listen when you can. I got me some Bluetooth headphones, Skull Candies, because my Skull Candies that I wear to bed are starting to short out because the wires get yanked when they roll around. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy Bluetooth ones because they aren't gonna get yanked around.
Mm-hmm. Good idea. Have you ever had smoked turkey leg?
No, I'm sure there's lots of delicious food I'm gonna miss out from freaking not being at Thanksgiving this year. Gosh, I haven't been home for Thanksgiving in years. I had Thanksgiving at like Danielle's, and that's usually pretty good, but they take forever to get their food ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, you don't eat till like 7 o'clock at night. The last time I was there, we were just like, alright, we're gonna watch the prequel Star Wars movies and snack. And that, you know, made it better, but...
Right.
It was still very, 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 very... You know, I love Danielle and Mark and stuff like that, but they always eat so late. And that's just how their family is, you know, whatever.
Dude, freaking New Year's, it's like you eat at like 9.
Oh, I know, right? They're just like, oh, we want to make all these special things. I'm like, well, get it done earlier in the day. And part of it's Danielle, and I shouldn't be complaining about her on my live stream. Let me just actually mute my mic for a minute. I love you, Danielle. Just, if you ever watch this, I do love you. But I don't think it's right for me to say, complain about you on
No. Mm-hmm. It's a thing. That's the Deshazer gene, man. Once again, Deshazer gene. Jeffrey? No. Oh, you died. Yeah. He didn't say that much. He loves you, and there's nothing's wrong.
Really, no. I just don't think it's right for me to say that in a public video, in case, you know, especially in case my nephews and nieces ever watch these streams. Which, you know, I would be happy if they do, but I don't think their parents like them to, because I have a tendency to swear. But hey, the young man in my branch, who I am a young man's leader, my church branch, which is a small congregation, watch my streams sometimes, and I have a sailor's mouth, so. Dude, my sailor's mouth's worse at work or when I'm driving. Talking F-bombs, dude. Because everybody at work swears, so it's like. And I've been swearing since I was a teenager, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you've never really had much of a problem with that, so, you know, good on you, man.
I say damn in hell.
Yeah.
And yes,
I don't really think of those as, those aren't really swear words, though.
no, not really. But yesterday I was driving.
They're worse in, like, countries like Scandinavia. The Scandinavian countries. Like, hell and damn are worse than saying F.
Things referring like Satan, the devil, hell.
Damnation, that kind of stuff. That stuff's worse than saying go F yourself, or that's bullshit, or suck my D, or, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, F you and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean,
okay,
cultural.
Robin is totally stuck here. You'll see in a minute. Robin is a piece of crap.
Well, they don't call him world's finest for nothing.
I guess so. Dun, 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 dun. Sir, that is not how you operate this type of machinery. Don't tell me what to do. I'm freaking Batman.
Looks like you're supposed to build the popsicle onto the back of that. Because logic. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bat forklift. Oh, I just remember that Adam West died.
Yeah,
Not
like,
feeling
like 6 months ago, but yeah. No,
I know, but I forgot about it till right now. R.I.P.
I love Adam West. I need to watch the animated stuff they did with him.
Oh yeah, they did a whole movie.
They did two. They did one, The Return of the Cape Crusaders, and they did one that was and they did one that was like Two-Face.
That's cool. Adam West is like the only Batman that could team up with Scooby-Doo.
He did.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I used to
Feel
think
like-
it was super cool. And he did also did the voice on. I think he did the voice on Super Friends. Or did they have another actor for that?
I don't know. I haven't seen Super Friends in so long.
Dude, Super Friends is badass. Like, I thought it was so cool. And then like there was one time when they went to Aspen, Colorado, and I was just like, dude, it's Colorado. That's where I live. Nah.
The episode that I remember more than any other episode, what happens is Superman, how do you put it? There's an alternate universe with an evil Super Friends, and the evil Superman goes and he starts squeezing a volcano to make it erupt because it's, you know, an evil thing to do. Well, Superman, he senses this volcano's gonna erupt in his world, so he's like, shoot, I've got to stop this. So he starts squeezing it so it won't erupt. And in the process of both these Supermen from different dimensions squeezing the same relative volcano, what happens is Superman gets he switches places with the evil Superman, and with the evil Super Friends, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember very much for Wonder Woman. I think she just had bags, like she was like old and tired. It's pretty evil if you ask me. Then Aquaman had an eye patch. Evil Robin had a thin mustache, pretty evil. And then Batman wore a red cowl. And yeah, they're pretty evil, I guess. I mean, trying to make a volcano erupt for no reason. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure Superman just concluded that... Oh yeah, no, before he tried to stop the volcano erupting, he moved the village that was nearby. He, like, picked it up and freaking moved it like it was the logical decision. What the fetch? But anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, and then the Super Friends are dealing with the evil Superman in their universe. Obviously, because, you know, he's going to be doing evil there now.
It's kind of like the Earth, Crime Syndicate Earth.
Yeah,
Crisis on Earth 3 or whatever.
yeah. But yeah, that's like the one episode I remember better than any other. And it's because I was so like, I don't know, the concept was so like thrilling to me. And especially like the evil Batman and the red. By the way, when I say red, I mean pink. Because it looks really pink.
Yeah. I should get those episodes and download, you know, get them on my Plex server so Alice can watch them. Those are pretty kid friendly.
Yeah.
And I'd like to watch them again too for nostalgia purposes.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so the animation was very same and cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved a lot of those Hanna-Barbera ones. I'm glad they did a lot of reruns with them on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Oh, and they also had They also had like an. Do you remember what are they called? The Wonder Twins, the ones who have the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also had like an evil version of the monkey, and he had fangs.
So he was a gorilla thing.
He's pretty much just a monkey, but he had fangs though, because fangs are evil.
Did he look like a monkey and smell like one too?
Yeah, he did. Smell them through the TV. Okay, I guess it was red. Looking at pictures, it wasn't quite pink. Oh, and Evil Superman, where his suit is blue, the Evil Superman's is black, and he's got red eyes and black eyeshadow. Cause that's pretty devious, if you ask me.
Yeah, he was a punk rocker Superman.
Yeah, but looking at these pictures, pretty much the only difference with Wonder Woman is that she looks old. So obviously, an aging woman is pure evil.
Clearly.
Yeah. Well, glad Super Friends set that straight.
Oh, I killed Robin.
Seven, have you ever heard that stupid song from Charlie Puth? One Call Away.
I can't say I have.
Okay, well, it's a stupid song. Anyway, one of the lines he says, the chorus goes, one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman's got nothing on May. Anyway, it's stupid because he's saying Superman's got nothing on him, or Superman's got laser vision and he's actually saved the day on multiple occasions.
Save the freaking world on multiple occasions.
Yeah. Not just the freaking day. Dang, Mad Hatter iced his own crony like it was nothing.
He's a little bit mad.
Yeah, it's that freaking lead-based paints, man. No, but as I was saying though, it's stupid because there's so many things Superman has on Charlie Puth. So I just don't like him because he's just kind of a sissy singer. His music doesn't, not that you can't sing high, like that's fine, but his music doesn't really carry any real value. It's just kind of like,
As with a lot of artists these days.
yeah. But he's saying Superman's got nothing on him, and that's a total freaking lie. So
Sounds like a real chav.
kind of does have a chav haircut, and oh, you got killed. Anyway, he's kind of got a chav haircut, and he's shaved a little bit of his eyebrow, like the little slit, like you had like a cut or something, but you could tell it's just been shaved, so you know.
Try and escape Mad Hatter. We'll stop you.
He just freaking waits for you to dump him in acid.
Pretty much.
By the way, at what point does Batman decide that freaking dropping someone into acid is okay?
Because it's a Joker.
I guess that's fair.
The tricks won't work on me, Hatter.
I really hope there are toxic chemical plants that just have tons of like deathly chemicals just for the heck of it.
Yeah. So I don't know, do you think we'll get a different Batman after Justice League? They'll recast.
I hope not.
I hope not, but Ben Affleck's not exactly young anymore. I mean, he's in his 40s, but like they're making. I just wish they didn't decide to make Batman as old as he's supposed to be in the movies.
Yeah.
Like he should have been like 40 max. In my humble opinion.
I mean,
Harley Quinn.
regardless of what
Herself as the bad cat villain Harley Quinn, she is an accomplished acrobat who will do anything to demonstrate adoration for the clown crime. What were you saying?
regardless of what WB wants to do, I just feel overall like a shorter film verse would be more complete. I guess just because it won't have to launch into these like, you know, long,
A shorter film verse, meaning
like not something that's gonna last like, you know, 10 years like the MCU has. Because I don't know. As much as I love superhero movies, I am growing a bit tired of them.
I'm getting tired of Marvel movies.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm excited for Justice League, don't get me wrong. But I'm tired of, like, I can go to a Marvel movie, and I can expect the same things to happen.
Like, I want to see Thor, but people are just like, oh, it's so funny, I'm so good. I'm just like, that's what they say about all the Marvel movies. I'm like, it's like, ever since Guardians of the Galaxy, it's just like, okay, let's make them all Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember half the crap that happens in Guardians of the Galaxy. I remember it was funny, but people were just like, oh, it's the best one ever. I'm just like... And now they're making all the freaking movies Guardians of the Galaxy. I know that's a very unpopular opinion among the fandom, but I'm not... I just, like... Why does everything have to be like that?
Yeah. No, I agree. And I don't know, it's like...
That you're all just like, oh, neon colors, funniness, let's make Thor like super comedy, which is fine. I'm sure it's funny. I might go see it this weekend if I can. At the Grand, which is just like down the street from me. It's like an old 100-year-old theater where they show movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get you. I was thinking, kind of along those lines. It's either like they try to be Guardians of the Galaxy, which honestly is a really enjoyable film. Like, I liked it, and it had, unlike the second one, it had some sad moments and stuff, and it doesn't like shy away from them. It does embrace them. That's my main complaint with the second one. But anyway. Back to the thing. I'm losing my train of thought here. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, but you go like, you know, let's say go back to like Age of Ultron or, you know, Captain America movies. While they're like, they try to like stay a bit more serious, it's pretty predictable. Like you can say, okay, this is at the point where this is gonna happen, or this is gonna happen. You know, which I mean, all movies are predictable to a degree, but
Yeah.
you know, but with the Marvel movies, since we've seen so many of them already, it's become really easy to tell where the stories go.
Yeah. And as much as I like Spider-Man: Homecoming, it didn't blow me away.
Yeah, I thought it was fun, it was enjoyable, but
At the end of the day, it was just like, oh, it's just another Marvel movie.
yeah, and honestly, I feel like I really like what's his bucket?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You know, I think he did a good job of capturing the character and presenting.
Yeah, no, casting is great. It's just these movies.
But it's just the writing. It's become formulaic at this point, and
yeah, it's all the same thing. It's just
that's why, even though it kind of got like lackluster reviews, I kind of really enjoyed. What do you call it? Ant-Man, because it went from being a superhero movie to being like a heist movie, and it, like, you know, is kind of more similar to, like, you know, one of the Ocean's movies or whatever. It's more like, you know, they're trying to steal something and it's got this humor mixed in, and, you know, it didn't follow the beat by beat that you get with a lot of superhero movies. And so it was refreshing in a lot of ways. And so
I did enjoy Ant-Man. I thought that was fun. I still think Winter Soldier is probably my favorite Marvel movie. I thought that one was fantastic when I saw it. And I really enjoy it. Iron Man 1's good.
yeah.
I really like Thor. People didn't really like many of the Thor movies. I don't know. And I forget a lot about what happened in Thor 2, but... And Ragnarok was supposed to be darker, but then they were just like, oh, Guardians of the Galaxy, let's make it a little more, comedic. Which I'm sure it works fine. I don't know. I'll have to see it. Judge for myself, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's just gonna be like, oh, just another Marvel movie. So I'm really excited for Justice League. I really like Marvel characters. I do love Marvel. I'm just getting tired of the Marvel movies. Like, I don't feel like they're doing anything new. People think like, oh, they're amazing. I'm like, eventually the rest of the world's gonna get fatigued with it. People talk crap about DC, but DC's trying to try something different to some regard.
Yeah.
I feel like, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. What frustrates me is not necessarily that people, you know, don't like it. I mean, you like what you like, and that's fine. But
oh yeah, of course.
I don't like that they just say, oh, it sucks or whatever, and it's like, you know, we're trying something original, and, you know, I guess, yeah, it certainly had some hiccups, you know, but appreciate it for what they're trying to do. And, you know, it's like, safe filmmaking isn't very it doesn't, how do you put it, when you keep your filmmaking like very safe, it just, you don't really gain much from it. There's a couple laughs, and, you know, maybe they'll make a meme out of it or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, I guess thinking back to take The Dark Knight, right? So The Dark Knight, like, not only was it just an interesting superhero movie, but
it was a crime drama.
oh yeah, and it had
superhero characters.
yeah, and it had just like really good storytelling, really interesting like presentation of the characters.
And I know like in some of the movies you hardly see him as Batman, which is annoying, and they're doing that more in the new one, which I like.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I think I'm always just gonna like DC over Marvel. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
I've been that way for probably the last 10 years.
Funny thing is, for me, for the longest time, I was a much bigger fan of Marvel. And it was really when I started reading comics, that's when it changed, because it's, I just saw that, I guess, there's more interesting storytelling in DC Comics, and
yeah, no, they're trying different things, and what they're doing now, especially with Rebirth, is they're doing like, they're doing like these shorter, contained storylines, so you don't have to like read like these big old ones. So you know, you can get in and read more.
it's a lot easier to follow. But I don't know, it's just like with the Marvel comics I've read, it's, while there's been like some parts that are, interesting, or there's some that are fantastic. Like I really loved Old Man Logan. I want to read the second volume, but I haven't got around to it.
Did you see Logan?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was good. I just thought it was a bit overhyped. And I say that a lot. I know I say that a lot.
You're just letting him mug that dude.
But now, like, Disney's pissing me off. Okay, so here's one thing that I think would be cool, okay? So if Disney at least buys the rights back to the like the X-Men and stuff like that. That'd be cool. I mean, of course, that would mean what happens to freaking Deadpool and stuff like that for the Deadpool fans.
Yeah.
You know.
Because once again, are they gonna try to Disney Deadpool?
Yeah, I know. He's a very rated R character, and the movie was extremely successful, so it's just kind of like, maybe keep, I don't know, but like, it's people are doing like fan cast, like some of the Facebook pages are doing fan castings of who they would like to play, like, Professor X and Wolverine and all that stuff in a Marvel Studios X-Men film. Oh, here's another thing that drives me nuts, and it's probably an unpopular opinion, but Marvel forces, particularly in their comics, down your throat, nonsensical diversity. It's just like, oh well, let's make this character, a different ethnicity because we want to be diverse and stuff like that. Like, they're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
I feel like. And it's not helping their comics. Like, I think when they did Miles Morales, I think they did a good job with that. But a lot of other characters, it's just like, You know, like they made Iron Man. I don't know if it's still that way, but Iron Man was like a freaking teenage girl who was African American or something like that.
I remember that.
Or they make a character gay or trans,
Like-
you know, or something. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I'm not saying like I'm hating on those lifestyles stuff like that. I'm just like,
When it's done retroactively, it doesn't fit right, I guess.
yeah,
You know, I feel like, okay, like take Iceman for example. You know, he spent a long time as like, you know, kind of like a womanizer, and then they're like, oh, he's gay now, and it's like, I mean, I'm not really invested in the character, so I don't really care all that much. But I could see, you know, for some longtime fans of him, it'd be kind of jarring because it's,
yeah.
you know,
But obviously,
same reason.
obviously, I mean, it's not, you know, heterosexual people aren't the only ones that read these comics and stuff like that. I just feel like sometimes they're only doing it for the sake of diversity and to shock people and stuff like that, when that's just the wrong way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ranting.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's, I don't know. There's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and I don't know. I think what we've seen has just been kind of hit or miss.
She's starting to fuss. Let me get her bottle.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that is holy. Okay. Anyway. And I was talking with Jeff about this probably back in the spring, early summer. I called him on his birthday, and I think we were talking about this, how, because he's always been more in the Marvel, at least in the more recent years, and he said he's just getting sick of the comics. I'm just like, dude, you need to start reading some of the DC stuff. Some of the DC stuff is really freaking good. Like the new 52 stuff, I said read Batman Eternal, read some of the Elseworlds stuff, like Batman or Superman, Red Sun, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Superman Elseworld comics, I don't know, I think they're fun because a lot of time they touch into Superman's nature in a better way than they can in an ongoing story arc, because there's the finality to it. And with Superman's, like, you know, near godness, like having that, not being able to treat it with finality, it makes it harder to, you know, develop him, I guess. But if you read like Red Sun, you know, it, like, you find at the end, like, despite, you know, at one point being like, muscle for the communists or whatever. He
doesn't like agree with everything Stalin's doing and everything like that.
yeah, his nature deep down, basically.
He's still Clark. He's still Superman that we know. It's just a communist version of it.
Yeah, well, and it eventually brings him to, you know, bringing about like the right change in the world, and it's like, you know, and that's something that like it has this finality because it's, you know, it really wraps up the story and it ends, and you know, turns out it's a cycle or something. It's kind of confusing, but anyway.
Yeah.
Or another good one is All-Star Superman.
Oh, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
I told him to watch that one too, or read that one too. I said I have a Plex server. I have all these movies on there. You need to watch them. And nothing else. Superman vs. the Elites, freaking cool story. I'd like to see that adapted into a movie of some sort. Like, not the animated, obviously, because that's already been done.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Dude, Robin's no help.
No, he's not.
He's like, alright, Batman, let's get her.
What do you think I'm trying to do, you piece of shit?
Meanwhile, Harley's like swallowing her own vomit because she's twirling around so much.
I mean, there's gotta be something we can do over here, maybe?
And she won't let you punch her, that's... shoot. I'm trying to think of some other... I don't know. Trying to think of some other good Superman ones. There's one... what's it called? Superman for All Seasons, man. That one is fantastic. It's written by Jeff Loeb, and he's the genius behind like the Marvel Netflix stuff. He's like the executive producer. Plus he wrote like Long Halloween, he wrote a lot of like the big Batman comics. He might have, I think he also wrote Hush, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. And then that was illustrated. I almost bought that today, but I found out because like Barnes and Noble has a sale going on right now. It's like buy buy 2 graphic novels, Marvel or DC, and then get the third one free. But then I found out each one was like $30 a piece. So I was like, maybe some other day.
Yeah, but anyway, so back to Superman for All Seasons. A bit of background. When he was writing this, I think his son was like 15 or 17 at the time. But anyway, his son was like fighting cancer. And eventually he died from it. And so it's kind of like, there's like, I don't know, you kind of see more tender side of Jeff Loeb as a writer.
Yeah.
And you see that play in, and it's not how do you call it? It's not included in certain versions, but there's this one-off story that's contained within Superman for All Seasons, and it's like Superman, you know, befriends this kid with cancer, and you know, eventually he dies, and you know what happens? He just like, you know, but the kid told him something, and it's like, you know, and the story basically tells it as like it's some of it's words he like lives by or whatever, and it's this thing because
yeah,
really shines the can, freaking throw a bus, across the city with no effort or anything. 'Cause everybody knows it. But what's really cool is when he comes down to like a very human level, right? And like that, he's just being a friend to this kid. Or in All-Star Superman, there's the part where that girl's like up on the building and she's about to jump, and and he just basically tells her, "I'm not here to stop you, but I thought you'd want someone to talk to." And it's like, it's this thing where for everything that Superman is, he has this very human nature, and he's just very caring. And so I don't know, that's why I like those two so much, is because you get to see that so well.
You do. Is there a duckbill or something? How am I supposed to beat her?
I will ask a friend of mine.
His name is Google. That kills me instantly.
How did we... Harley Quinn, Lego Batman. Okay, so basically just keep chasing her till she gets dizzy from all the flips.
It's like this.
And she'll jump to the other side, but you just keep up the chase. Basically, the one thing you're doing wrong is you're stopping to punch her when you just need her to get dizzy.
Okay, well I wasted 10 minutes, but okay.
I joked about that, but I didn't think that would be the freaking method, but...
Chasing Harley Quinn around, make sure she's spinning around. Robin's got his Ghostbuster gear going on.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Ghost Adventures. Crew. Come on, get dizzy, Quinn. chase you the other way.
Wow, this is
Real exciting, huh?
I mean, not that I expect this game to have like more.
I mean, it's fun. It's just
Yeah.
Batman's cutting off heads with
With that uppercut.
with my. Come on, Quinn, let's go.
No, with your batarang.
Yeah.
Well, that was another thing that I really liked about reading the Batman comics. Is just to like the how dark it is in comparison to like a lot of the cartoons. I mean, because they're geared towards kids, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, you know, in the cartoons, right, a guy pulls a gun on him and he throws a batarang to knock the gun out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
But in the comics, he just throws a bunch of batarangs into the dude's arm and he drops the freaking gun because he can't hold it anymore.
Yeah. Or he'll, in some cases, he'll throw it directly into his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're basically just throwing knives.
Yeah. There you go. Saved Alfredo, I think. Unless there's a twist.
No, it's Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, it's Commissioner Gordon. Okay, I missed that.
Hello, Anonymous.
Dang, oh. I'm really not all that excited for it tomorrow.
What time just to get up for it?
7.
Damn.
I know. Doesn't even feel like I have a Friday.
It's already 1 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Do you at least have Sunday off?
Yeah. A lot of the reason I took this job because I knew I won't have work on Sundays.
Oh, okay. Well, should we try finishing off the game? I think we have one more to do.
Let's do it!
Let's do it! And then I'll just play some Assassin's Creed by myself and we can go to bed or whatever. I'll try not to fall asleep this time. Oh, it's Scarecrow. Well, maybe we should save maybe we should save the rest for tomorrow. As it is 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Alright.
So, with that, thanks for coming out, Thomas and Peter. My name is Stefan, this has been Sanctuary of Games, this is Scarecrow. And this is Lego Batman. We will finish it out tomorrow, and when all else fails, remember to snake it. Have a fantastic evening. nice to know my progress on Lost.